comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Got it. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Uh-oh. Falls short. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 maybe just a but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Medium kick. Going in. Checks with a knee. Hits him with a stop and drop. Knockdown and... Whips with that huge attack. They're going for the super art. They're looking to impress with this super. Both tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to see were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Denied! Keeps cool and locks them out. Oh, here we go. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2, medium kick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open with a jump in? The last round. It's now or never. Jumps up in with the cross up. Excellent jump in. Player 1, this is gonna hurt. Dangerous range here. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. The jump in is denied. Jump crowns them from above. These guys are not giving each other any. Nothing stops this train. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. Oh God, they just choke hit and whiffs. They're wide open. Answers with a fireball. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right now.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Gets the cross up. Jumps over their opponent and tags them with the jump attack to flip their block direction. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Big, low, reaching heavy. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Somersault kick stops him cold. Burnout activates. Checks him with the boom. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? What's the next move? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Sonic Boom! Throws a fireball. A critical situation for both fighters. Who will cap? They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reactions with a fireball? It's a good spot to use the super. How's this round going to develop? The throw missed. Misses the drive impact. You do not want to whiff an impact. Flicks out the blade to creep, brushes that off and keeps going. A quick breather. Big throws. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Burnout activates. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Fires without warning. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Jumps, a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Sets up with the jump-in. This is gonna hurt. Flatlines him. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Distance. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Ooh, will they hit? They read their opponent like a book. What are they thinking here? Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Taking stock. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Grabs them. Experiencing burnout. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Uses the target combo as a filler. Throws a fireball. Sonic Boom. A quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Good distance for a shot. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Flicks up experiencing burnout. Or corrects them. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that. Drops them. Flatlines them. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Gotta do this. Come on.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The low kick connects. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Checks him with a projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Uses the target combo as a filler. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. Connects with the throw. Knockdown and noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? That closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. This is gonna hurt. The low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What's next? Risky up close. The drive impact doesn't work. Both sides getting ready. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Somehow baits out the low kick. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Game absolutely relentless. Jumps. Okay, here we go. Player one can't use any drive move. Overhead, but it won't work. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player two has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick hits. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Blocks the low heavy. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player one will have to fight back here without any... burnout activates. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Uses the target combo as a filler. Still slugging it out at this range. What'll happen? He brushes that off and keeps going. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Shows a medium kick. Grabs, connects with the throw. And they create an opportunity for the crowns them from above. Risky love tap to close it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, and look, hits the drive. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their trust that off. Dash. Oh, here we go. What are they gonna change of plans? Throws them. Amazing. Player two is in a very good spot now. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, you never know if drive impact this is breaking on them to lay down some damage without you. They are done! Player two really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
I'm ready.
Don't expect me to be a pusher.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Gets a chance with that jump in. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. The super armor does its job. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Knockdown. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one chases them down. Takes a trip. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Sticks the jump in. Hits him with a stop and bop. Gets the jump in. Big, low, reaching heavy. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Got their eye on the air. Grabs them. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Goes end to end with a Blazing Hawk. Nice damage. Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Jumps in. What's the next move? Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Continue on the scene.
Don't expect me to be a pusher.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Still slugging it out here. Combo with the target combo. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. Reads them. Does a good job of pushing back. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? Gets them. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Keeping them away. The throw whiffs. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? What'll happen here? Big opportunity coming. Steals back a chance. Not close enough for the throw. Goes for the jump in. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Super hearts on deck for both. Go out of sight! Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player two can't afford the stake. There's a drive impact. This is a critical move. Comes off the tank and scores the win. Player one is a force to be reckoned with.